you probably know Coinbase and their chain Base. You most likely have heard about Coinbase Smart Wallet and Onchain Summer, but did you actually know that Onchain Summer is not a term, but an actual event? Well, I'm gonna talk about stuff like this. We're gonna look at Base as the chain. We're gonna look at the Coinbase Smart Wallet and how that changes the game. We're gonna look at what is Onchain Summer and how you can benefit and potentially win hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And of course, I'm gonna bring you some projects and meme coins on Base that are worth looking at. There is a billion ways to make money in crypto, and I'm on a mission to find them all. My name is 𝗙𝗙𝗙, and the best part is if I find anything, I share it with you. So if I make money, you can make money too. If that sounds good, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and leave a comment if you like this show. Now, I have been skipping Base. You know, I've heard about it and know it's gonna be big and whatever, but I didn't really look deep into it and didn't start playing around until I heard about Onchain Summer and of course the smart wallet that just came out. Now, Coinbase is changing the game. They're not only custodians for BlackRock, for example, or the most used crypto exchange in the States, but also responsible for Basechain, a layer 2 on Ethereum, which is faster, more scalable, cheaper, and much more. Now, creating a layer 2 on Ethereum is already an exciting thing from an exchange like Coinbase, but what is more exciting is something called the smart wallet and how they onboard people into Web3 through something called the Onchain Summer. Now, Base is a layer 2 blockchain built on Ethereum. It is basically designed to be faster, cheaper, and more easy to interact with, but at the same time can leverage Ethereum's security and the whole infrastructure. What is interesting here is Base, the chain, was developed by Coinbase, which is again the leading crypto exchange in the United States. Now, by being the leading crypto exchange in the States and also obviously a prominent player in the industry, they have a huge user base that they are able to leverage and simply move them on chain using their chain, the Basechain. So the promise here is that the user base of Coinbase will not go to Solana or any other chains, but they will gamble on meme coins and invest in protocols launched on Coinbase's infrastructure, which is Base. So if you've been wondering why Base can be huge, well, number one, Coinbase have massive network and reach in the crypto space. Number two, they already have an extremely big user base that they can leverage. And number three, the technology is actually really good. It's very fast, it's very scalable, and it's very easy to use. And it's very cheap. Now, Coinbase is also known as the on-ramp for crypto. They are very easy to use from the very beginning, so a lot of users actually start off on Coinbase and then transition into or go down the rabbit hole of crypto. Now, if we assume that this is going to continue to happen, that means that Coinbase is going to be a leader in onboarding people to crypto and eventually onboarding people to Base. And that brings us to Onchain Summer. Now, I heard about Onchain Summer, but I thought it was just the summer where we're gonna trade on chain. Duh. But that's not what it is. Onchain Summer is an actual event organized by Coinbase and the Base network. As they detail it on their website, all summer long, Coinbase and Base and the entire on-chain community are celebrating and showcasing on-chain music, art, food, gaming, and much more. This on-chain summer, we're making it easy for anyone to build and participate, and we invite you to join us to take part in a more creative internet. So last August, they had an event celebrating the launch of Base. This year, they went completely nuts and they decided to do a multi-month celebration. The on-chain summer is already happening. It's from June until the 20th of August, and you can participate and win and mint and get and do all kinds of stuff. So let's jump into that. So number one, if you participate, they will have an airdrop for participants. You can get a bunch of tokens from the Base ecosystem. Number two, there are a lot of DeFi platforms that give you special discount if you participate in the on-chain summer. Number three, NFT drops. I mean, I know NFTs are not hot currently, but if you participate, you are able to mint free NFTs or just get NFTs dropped to you from different projects. But that's not all. They have educational workshops, hackathons, community events that help you grow and learn about crypto and network with different people. Now, the goal and the main objective on the on-chain summer is to onboard as many people as possible to crypto. Again, talking about adoption and talking about why Base can be super big this cycle. Now, you might be wondering how you can get involved and where you have to go. Well, it's not a physical place, as I said, it's just happening all around in the cloud. So the best thing you can do is to go on X and follow Base and follow Coinbase. They post all the information here already. If you go on to Base's X page, you see a detailed explanation on what the on-chain summer is. This is the article I've shown you. And if you follow their page and you turn on notifications, you can find stuff like this, where they partner with Adidas where you could mint an NFT completely for free. So if you can click on the link, it will take you to the place. You can connect your smart wallet, which we're going to talk about in a second. And then you can just simply click mint these NFTs and you can mint them in your wallet. Now, even though if there are other projects, for example, Optimism, who's involved in the Onchain Summer, they will, Base account and the Coinbase account will most likely retweet this. But as you see, Optimism pledged 600,000 OP, which is over $1 million in current prices for builders on the on-chain in the Onchain Summer. So this is something to look out for. And this is actually working. So Coinbase and Base is onboarding people. As you see from my beloved friend 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 tweet here, the number of daily new users on Base is soaring with over 50,000 new wallets created each day. Well done, Coinbase. Now, but let's talk about getting involved with all this and opening your smart wallet. Now, here is why it is interesting. Smart wallets are a completely new way of looking at things and interacting with Web3. So if you've been here quite some time, you know that the way to open up a self-custody wallet is to open a wallet, then write down the seed phrases, bury it in the garden, and remember where you buried them, and make sure that it's not getting stolen or eaten by dogs and whatnot. And if you forget those words, well, your wallet is basically gone. That's why it's self-custody. Now, with smart wallets, they create something absolutely insane where you only have to remember a password, or not even that, because you can use your biometric verification and you still have your 12 or 24 word seed phrases in the background, but you don't need to know that. So the whole purpose of the smart wallet is to help people onboard to crypto without all the hurdles. And also one more thing that is super cool is that if you have a Coinbase account, you can interact with the two wallets very, very simply. You can manage everything in one interface. You can transfer funds just like you would transfer from your funding account to your futures account in a very, very simple way. But you don't have to trust me. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 says as well, the Coinbase Smart Wallet is the most important new product since Base and the most consequential customer wallet launched in the last 5 years. It's the last piece to bring billions of people on chain because it just works. See for yourself. Well, let's see. Now, unlike any other wallets, you don't have to add an extension or download a wallet, which is pretty weird if you've been using self-custody wallets before, but you just have to come to this website. By the way, guys, I wrote a complete thread on Base and on how to use the smart wallet and why it's great. There is a link in the description to my Twitter thread. Very important, even if you don't want to see that, it's very important for you to use the proper website. So make sure that you use wallet.coinbase.com. But if you want a guidance or whatever, you can just go that in the description to my Twitter thread. And if you like what you see, follow me on Twitter. I bring you daily trading content and alpha and much more. It's definitely worth following. So let me show you how to set up this wallet. The one thing you want to do, you want to go into the website and you want to click on create smart wallet. It will take you to a new site and say create a smart wallet, and it will say create a passkey. Now, what is important here is that this thing uses your biometric verification. That means your fingerprints, your eyes, your face, whatever you use. Now, here's the thing. Number one, I'm not a fan of this because I think it's an added layer of risk that I don't necessarily want to take, but I'm sure that this is the way to onboard everyone and billions of people into crypto. So if you want to do this, you can do this, and then you can just simply unlock your wallet on your desktop using your phone and your biometric authentication, or you can click on other options, and then you will be able to select iPhone or iPad, scanning a QR code. I think this is a better option, perhaps, or you can use a security key, which is an external security key. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use iCloud keychain for now because that's most probably what you guys gonna use. Then it will say your smart wallet is ready. That was it. That was establishing a self-custody wallet. Then you can click on fund my wallet, and then you can send money in, or you can return to the app. So this is where you land. So this is actually your wallet interface. Couple of things. Number one, it's with a big blue button prompts you to buy crypto. They obviously use the Coinbase infrastructure and on-ramp. So if you have an account there, you can just buy crypto through there, but you can of course fund your wallet as well. On the top right corner, you have this wallet icon, and you can immediately just copy your address out. Click in here and you will see on the bottom here, it says copied to clipboard. That's showing a Base sign here. So this is a Base wallet. Whenever you withdraw money from an exchange, for example, to this one, this wallet, you need to use the Base chain. So when you withdraw Ethereum, you need to select the Base chain, and that's how you will get your money in here. But if you go in, you will see you have your NFTs, your DeFi transactions, and everything lined up here. You will see the balance that you have. You can click on swap, and you will be able to swap your tokens. You can select what token you want. So for example, if if you click here from asset, you want to click and pick the base network. So that's where you're going to deposit your tokens, and then you want to swap from there to the token that you want to swap to. Now you can go on to settings, you can manage your wallets. The cool stuff is that you can add another smart wallet here, so you can add several smart wallets and just have them lined up here. You can go and do click on the smart wallet here, and you will be able to view your wallet, the balance that I showed you previously. You can buy crypto, receive crypto, and pay with Coinbase balance through your smart wallet as well. So of course you will be able to change what the display, what the buttons should look like and whatnot. You just come in here, you can click around, you can see whether you want dark or light mode, and then that's basically just the way. Now I made it a very nice pink. Now let's talk a little bit about decentralized applications. Not all decentralized applications work. So what you want to do, you want to come on Base. They are again, as I said, it's quite new, so they are integrating into everything they can. I have no doubt that within a very reasonable time frame, they will have integrated their wallet into every DApp that you want to use. I'm just going to show you how it works. For example, with Moonwell, it's a lending protocol. First of all, it actually gives a very great explanation on what that is. It shows you an overall ranking in Earn, and you can just go on Open tab. You can click on Launch App, and when it prompts you as a normal website or DApp that you would use, connect your wallet, you have to accept terms, and then you can click the Coinbase wallet. You don't want to click the Coinbase extension, as I said, because it's like the Coinbase Chrome extension, just like MetaMask and Phantom. You want to click Coinbase wallet. It will prompt you to create a smart wallet. Again, it's not the best integration just yet, but if you click on create a smart wallet and you already have a smart wallet, it actually will prompt you to approve. And once you approve, it simply connects to it and you're in. You will see that your wallet address is up here and you are immediately connected. So with Apple, everything is connected with everything. So if you don't use an Apple, you can't really use passkey. It will be different. It will be a biometric authentication through your phone. But if you use a Mac, as I use here, you see that you connect your wallet very simply. If you do any transactions, it will be the same through the passkey. You can always disconnect your wallet as you do with any other chain and any other wallet as well. Just to show you how to do the swaps, I'm going to deposit some funds now. So if you click on the wallet here, you can, as I said, click on this little copy icon. Once you have that, you want to go onto your exchange account and you want to click on withdraw. You want to withdraw Ethereum. Now here's very important. When you click on the withdraw network, you want to click on Base. So you want to use the Base network to withdraw tokens to. So you probably want to withdraw Ethereum and you want to withdraw it to Base. You paste the address in here into the withdraw address that you copied from your smart wallet. You add the amount. I'm actually going to use $20 to transfer just to show you that you don't need all the money that you need on ETH and all the gas fees that you spend. You can literally just transfer $20 and use it here and basically not pay almost anything in fees. So I made my transfer. Let's see how long it takes. So even from a centralized exchange, it took about 3 minutes to get this deposited, and I basically got all the money that I withdrawn. Now here is how you swap. Super simple. You just gotta click on the swap button up there. You gotta click, it actually recognizes, but for some reason, if it doesn't recognize that you have Ethereum on Base, you gotta click here, you gotta select the network. Let's say it's at Ethereum and you don't see anything here. You gotta select the network, you gotta select Base, and then you can select the token that you want. Once you've done that, you will be able to see it here. Then you have to choose what you want to swap for. Now you will see some of the main, obviously, you see some of the main Base memes. Up here you see Brett, you see Wiedo, Boshi, Pepe, and whatnot. But you can also just paste a token address in here. So you can go on to DEX Screener and just find a token. Please don't buy this token. I have no idea what this is. I literally just opened this up and this came up. So don't buy this. I don't know what it is. It's just for showing illustration purposes only. So you can click on the little, when you open it up in DEX Screener or DEX Tools, you can copy the token address. It verifies that you copied it. You go back to your wallet and then you can just simply paste that address in there. It will immediately pull it in. So let's say I click, I buy $10 worth, and then I can just find the best price and simply buy the token this way. So now you know how to swap and buy tokens on the Base network with a very, very simple interface. The question really is what to buy. Well, let me give you some ideas on where to start looking for tokens. Well, number one, you can go on to DeFi Llama and see every protocol based on the total value logged and see what protocols are on Base that might be interested in investing. You see the number one protocol is Aerodrome here. I'm going to talk about Aerodrome in a second. Another place where you can go is DAppRadar. Again, the same thing. You can scroll down and look through all the protocols that are on Base. You can see Friend.Tech, which I'm also going to talk about in in a second, but you can deep dive into the protocols and projects on Base. Again, you're still quite early, so getting into some of these projects can be very lucrative. Again, if the prophecy is right and Base is gonna onboard millions and millions of people. So let's talk about some of the projects and some of the memes. Number one, as I said, is 𝗨𝗪𝗓𝗏. Now, 𝗨𝗪𝗓𝗏 is the leading decentralized exchange on Base. So it's basically a place where people swap and swap Base coins and provide liquidity just like you would do on Jupiter or Raydium on Solana. They do have a token, and the reason why this could be interesting is because if you look at Jupiter, which is the leading aggregator on Solana, it has over almost $1 billion in market cap. And in the other hand, if you look at 𝗨𝗪𝗓𝗏, you will see that we're looking at 385 million in market cap. And again, if we do believe that Base is going to onboard millions and millions of people, you probably want to own the DEX that is going to be used by these people to swap tokens on the chain. Second interesting project could be Friend.Tech. Now, you might have heard about Friend.Tech previously. They migrated onto Base for the new launch. So they basically allow you to connect your X account, or any influencer can connect their X account, and people can buy shares of these influencers' accounts, and therefore, as more valuable the influencers' tweets are, the more the shares will be worth. Obviously, you can create exclusive content and whatnot if you own someone else's share, but that's the basic idea here. They had a deep dive both in price and in the project, but now they're emerging as a new project on Base. And if you believe SocialFi will be big, and if you believe anything I just said about Base, this could be a great play. Now, here's another one which is called 𝗙𝗔𝗦𝗘 on Base. It's a layer 3 on Base, which is, a layer 2 on Ethereum. This is a quite interesting project. It just launched as a complete degen place for us degens to go and degen. You know what I mean? But it's now transforming into this whole SocialFi experiment where you can reward people for creating quality content through degen tokens. What is interesting is that they started as a complete degen meme coin space, but now there are actual developers working on this space and trying to make this into a proper SocialFi platform, which could be pretty interesting play. Now let's talk about memes, because I know you want Base memes and you want to see where you can ape into. Well, number one is not gonna surprise you, but it's Brett. We've all made money on Brett. We've all heard about Brett, and Brett is not only the biggest meme coin on Base, but it is actually in the top 100 token among all the tokens in the world. The whole idea behind this is that Brett is 𝗨𝗪𝗏's best friend living in its own universe. Brett at 1.4 billion might sound too expensive, and it actually might be, but if you consider that Brett is the best friend of 𝗨𝗏, you can be looking at 2-3x here potentially. The second meme is BENJI. Now, every chain has a dog, and Basechain has BENJI. Now, BENJI is sitting at a very low market cap compared to the fact that it is a dog on Base, sitting at 65 million market cap currently. So I do believe if you want to own a dog on every chain, BENJI could be a great play for you. Number 3 is TOSHI. TOSHI is a cat, but it's not a random cat. It's designed from the cats of Brian Armstrong, who is the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase. Obviously, as we're looking at Vitalik's cat as 𝗕𝗢𝗎, and we're looking at Taylor Swift's cat, we are looking at Brian Armstrong's cat as well, and where better place to buy it than on Base. TOSHI is also a reference to Satoshi, which is the creator of Bitcoin, so it's also pretty cool from that angle. TOSHI is sitting at 145 million market cap, so if you're betting on cats against dogs, this could be an interesting play. Whether this can reach $1 billion or not, we're yet to see. I mean, if we consider that we're onboarding normies or everyday people onto Base, a chain where you can trade TOSHI, which is the cat of the founder, I mean, this could actually be a very interesting play. So these are some stuff, but there's one more thing I want to show you. If you follow my content, you have seen my video of Pump.Fun, which is a token launch platform on Solana. Well, there is a platform like this on Base as well, and it's called Ape.Store. So you can ape, and it's a store of place, and it stores the place where you can ape, something like that. But let's look into it. So this is basically how that place works. It's the exact same thing with Pump.Fun. You can connect your wallet, and once you connected your wallet, you will be able to purchase any of these memes that are just launching. So they have something called the King of the Apes, very similar to King of the Hills from Pump.Fun. This is a project that is just about to get funded, or just about to reach 100% of the bonding curve, and will be deposited onto Uniswap. It's a very similar process, as you see here, free to Ape process. So there will be when the 100% of the bonding curve is bought up, it will reach a $69,000 market cap and therefore be listed on Uniswap. You can go into new pairs. You will be able to see all the new pairs, or you can launch your own token the exact same way. You can just use the token deployer. You have to connect your own wallet and launch your own token on Base. Again, this can be something interesting whether you want to launch a meme or you just want to participate in early memes. If Base is going to go through the adoption that we expect it will, and if there will be normies coming into crypto that want to buy coins related to real life events, for example, a football match or a Taylor Swift concert, this could be an interesting place to sniff out the early memes to fly. Guys, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. I hope that you got value out of this. I hope that you now prepared for the on-chain summer. I hope that you understand how a smart wallet works and how you can buy meme coins on Base. And if you do, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I believe I will see you in the next one.